charges have been filed against the Pittsburgh Water and Sewer Authority for violations of the Clean Water Act. Attorney Scott Brady just made this announcement here moments ago. We do want to go live now to Pittsburgh's Action News 4 reporter David Kaplan with the developments from this news conference. David, these are serious allegations.
Hey, Kelly, they are. This just wrapped up this news conference. These are charges that have just been filed against one individual who managed the plant in Aspinwall. We'll talk about him in just a second. But also a plea agreement with the PWSA. Here's the big story that Attorney Scott Brady told. Essentially, there are filters that take in water from the Allegheny River. Those filters eventually make the water potable, able to be drunk by everybody who lives in a certain area. Those filters require changing and acquire sludge in the process of doing the filtration. The allegation is that instead of properly disposing of this sludge, folks at the Aspinwall plant were directed by the boss there to instead dump that sludge into the Allegheny River. Now, there are no allegations that this sludge was particularly harmful to people or fish or any of the wildlife in the area. However, it was harmful to the health of the Allegheny River. The allegation is that in the Aspinwall plant, the manager there, a man named Glenn Lejewski, who has been charged in federal court, essentially directed this to happen, this sludge dumping, and also lied about documentation about the plant to the EPA. Here's Attorney Scott Brady sort of laying out what we just found out.
Between 2010 and 2017, PWSA employees at the Aspinwall plant diverted and discharged sludge into the Allegheny River, sometimes even by manually turning a valve to start that discharge. These illegal discharges resulted in visible islands of sludge on the river, which were clearly visible when the river level was low. In fact, birds were observed walking on these islands of sludge when it was visible.
Federal authorities have noted that the PWSA has agreed to fix some of the compliance issues as a result of this. They have to pay a $500,000 fine as a result of this plea agreement that they reached today. Your water fee will not go up in order to pay for that $500,000 fine. That was something Scott Brady was very, very clear and adamant about. They also did note that this investigation is ongoing as it relates to everything that we just found out. For now, we're live outside the federal courthouse. David Kaplan, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.